Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to be building words with the word raindrops. Now, if you worked with me yesterday to make these cards, now's a great time to get them out so we can use them to build words. If you did not make them with me yesterday, no worries. All you need to do is have mom or dad or grandma, somebody, get a strip of paper and just cut it into equal pieces and then write a letter on each piece to spell out the word raindrops, and you can work with us. So if you need to get yours around, go ahead and pause the video right now and get your letter cards made, and then you can come back and we can get started. So the first thing we're going to look at, boys and girls, is we're going to look at these cards and we're going to talk about if the letter is a consonant or a vowel, and then we're going to sort them, put them into groups. We're going to make a line of consonant letters and a line of vowel letters. So this is the letter R. R, is it a consonant or a vowel? It's a consonant, so we're going to move it up here. This is the letter A. Is it a vowel or a consonant? It is a vowel, so we're going to come down here, and you know what? If you have a red crayon, go ahead and color over that letter A. And I do that just because vowels are important. In order to have a real word, all words and syllables have to have a vowel. I, is it a consonant or a vowel? It is a vowel. So I'm going to bring it down here and I'm going to color over it as well. N, is it a vowel or a consonant? It's a consonant, so we're going to push it up here. D, vowel or consonant? If you said consonant, great job. R, vowel or consonant? It's a consonant. O, vowel or consonant? If you said vowel, you're right. Go ahead. And if you have your red crayon, and if you don't, that's perfectly fine too. I'm just going to do it here, and I'm going to put it down with my vowels. P, is it a vowel or a consonant? Consonant. And last is S. Is it a vowel or a consonant? It's a consonant. So now you should have your letters separated in two groups. Consonants on the top and vowels on the bottom. Just by looking at it, can you tell if there are more consonants or more vowels? If you said more consonants, you're right, because there's only 3 vowels and there are 6 consonants. And we know that 6 is greater than 3, or 6 is more than 3, or we could say that 3 is less than 6. Now, we're going to use these letter tiles to build words today. We're going to listen to see where do we hear the sound, beginning, middle, and end. So the first word I want you to sound out for me is pod. P-O-D. Pod. What is the sound that you hear in the middle? Pod. If you said aw, go ahead and touch aw and pull it down. Aw. What is the first sound you hear in p-odd? If you said p, find it and pull it down. P. And what is the last sound you hear in pod? Pod. If you said d, great job, pull it down. Let's go ahead and point to each letter and make the sound, and then read it so we can read the word. P-odd. Pod. Excellent. Now we're going to make a new word by changing one sound. But you have to look to see, where does the sound change? Is it going to change at the beginning? Is it going to change the middle? Or is it going to change at the end? Here's our new word. Ready? Rod. Rod. I took my fishing rod with me. Rod. How can we change pod to rod? If you took the first sound p and pushed it out of the way and brought down you Did an excellent job. Let's sound that out. Rod. Rod. Now our next word is going to be rid. Watch my finger and listen for when the sound changes. That's going to give you a clue of what letter you need to switch out. Rid. 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 Where do you hear the sound change? If you got rid of the ah and brought down it, give yourself a thumbs up. Let's sound it out. Rid. Rid. Now we're going to change rid to rad. 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 How can we change rid to rad? If you change the middle sound, the I, and exchanged it for a, great job. Let's go ahead and sound that out. Rad. Rad. Now we're going to change rad to ran. Ran. The boy ran away from the beach. Ran. If you change the ending sound, the d, and made it n, nice work. Ran. I hope you're pointing to each letter and sounding it out and then reading the word with me. That is great practice to becoming a great reader. Our next word is pan. Pan. The fish is in the pan. Where do you hear the sound change? The beginning, the middle, or the end? Pan. I'm going to push away the and bring down the p. P-a-n. Pan. Now this next one is a little challenge word. I want to see if you can do it. I want you to change pan into span. Span. If you realize that we weren't going to take any letters away, but we're going to add a letter to the beginning, you did an excellent job. Let's sound that out. Span. Span. All right, now I want you to change span to spin. Spin. See if you can do that one. Spin. If you got rid of the a and changed it to it, great job. Let's go ahead and touch each one and sound it out. Spin. Spin. Look at the toy top. Spin on the table. Well, wonderful job today, boys and girls. Before we go, we're just going to do some letter sound review. So if you could turn over the letters that make the sound. If you turned over both the R's, great job. Turn over the letter that makes the a sound. If you turned over A, wonderful. Turn over the letter that makes the d sound. If you turned over D, excellent. Turn over the letter that says aw. If you turned over O, excellent. Now, boys and girls, what would spin be without the s? What would spin be without the s? If you said pin, excellent. What would pin be without the p? What would pin be without p? If you said in, great. What would in be without the n? What would in be without the n? If you said I, wonderful. And what would I be without I? In my class, we like to say silence. Well, boys and girls, thanks for joining me today and working on building words and changing the sounds around to meet new words. I hope you have a wonderful day.